I am back in the studio to do some photography and maybe a video as well. I am going to be using this today, which is a Godox projection unit. I have been messing around with these for a little while now, but I have like a really special model coming in who I haven't worked with for a couple of years. That model is Vita, but go and check out her Instagram. In fact, check out my Instagram as well. I've got like a few shots of her on there as well. You know, we always do some awesome work together, so I'm really excited about this shoot. If there's anything that you guys want to know, please let me know in the comments, and on the next video I will make sure to include that as well. But enjoy the shoot, and I will see you guys later. So this is look one. It's a one light setup. And what I'm doing here is actually using that Godox projector unit with an AD400 at full power with an 85mm lens, which means that the Godox light unit has to be quite far back, and I'll show you that in this clip here, where you can see that the light is a very small point source now that it's so far back, and it produces like hard shadows, but it's also about 4 meters away from Vita. Just on a side note, not everyone is going to be able to take this type of light, but I've worked with Vita before and I know that she can make this look good. So you can see here that I'm actually really close to Vita. I'm shooting at quite a wide angle, and every time that flash goes off you can see the projection unit using that gobo to project a kind of window light on there. Now the only thing is that it was quite bright in the studio, so even with the modeling light on you couldn't really see so much of where that light was hitting, which meant that we had to put Vita in a place where she couldn't move too much because we'd start to lose a little bit more of her. What you're seeing now is exactly what I'm seeing through the camera. I can't really see where that light is hitting until I've taken that shot. So I'm getting Vita to kind of move around a little bit, but within the confines of that space, and we got some really amazing shots. And so for look 2, I've used a 2 light setup, and we wanted to make this kind of dark and moody. I've got a Godox AD400 in a giant softbox, and I've got the Godox AD300 behind in a smaller 65cm box. And you can see quite clearly, like as I move around here, how close that box is to her. You can't really see this from every angle, but as I move around you'll be able to see that I'm feathering that light. I've placed her at the back of that octabox, so the light travels across her. It keeps the light off of the background as well, so I can make that darker, but you can see just how close she is to that here. And the small softbox at the back there is just providing a little bit of rim light and separation. What we did here was actually change the shirt that she was wearing to this long leather style coat, because actually it gets picked up by the light a lot more. Again, I'm just getting her to move around, play with the coat a little bit. Vita's really good, so I don't have to actually direct her very specifically. I'm just kind of saying to her, this is the type of feeling that I'm going for with this image, and she moves around and helps us get that really nice image that you're kind of seeing here. For look 3, it's the same 2 light setup. I haven't changed any of the settings. All I've done is just changed where the light is positioned. This light looks like it's very much to the left, but as I move around here you'll be able to see, one, how close it is to her, but also that it's kind of right above her and slightly to the camera left. And the light in the background is now less of a kind of rim light, and it's just bringing up some of the shadows that are caused on the right hand side, but also it hits the back wall a little bit, so it brings up the shadows a little bit more on there as well, so it turns it to this nice grey as opposed to the dark black that we had in the previous shots. So I haven't changed the modifiers, I haven't changed the power of the lights, all I've done is reposition them, and you can see that this gives a very different look. This is exactly what I'm seeing through the camera. I'm shooting this in black and white, and the R5 gives me a representation of that Because Vita's sitting in a chair, it limits where she can move, which means I know she's not going to fall out of the light. I can let her go and do her thing without having to direct her too much. This allows her to move like much more organically, and I get a really, really good set of photos off of the back of it.
So, what's up, guys? We just have finished shooting with Garrett, and I tell you that secretly that he's a really good photographer, because since last time we met, it passed almost 3 years, and I see how he's developed his skills, and it's really pleasure to see yourself on his picture, because you always look good. I mean, he's professional.
Hang on, you always look good.
If you want to see more videos, just follow Garrett on YouTube, and don't forget to put likes. And I don't know how to open this. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye bye.